There's beauty in tension. It's part of football's charm. The game is a never-ending cycle of anticipation.
They're down 9-0, so trying to get some points on the board. The crowd is so excited, the players are telling them by waving their arms to quiet down.
The next snap to the next series.
He's got it!
The next series to the next game.
These New York Jets go to London next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. We will tag along with them.
It's always building. Volatile to explode without notice. The game's thrill is a teeter-totter of tension and payoff.
Rookie quarterbacks learning the ropes of what it's like to come off of a loss.
Looking downfield, he's going to heave a bomb.
What it's like to play in the NFL.
Floats one left, looking for Crowder. Can the Jet defense get one last stop? If they do, they get their first win of the season.
All in the hopes that the arrow is pointing in the right direction.
And since we're talking Jets, guys, why don't we kick it off with Ira in Staten Island?
If they could play a clean game and keep this game close in the fourth quarter, I think they can win this game.
You know, these next three games, I mean, this is probably the one I'd say you could point to, like, all right, well, if we get a good win here, that could put us on a roll and set us up to do some good things, and maybe we could string some wins together.
That's right, Joe. Hey, let's go. Hey, bring that shoes today. Hey, Tony, on 3, 1, 2, 3, Tony.
Hey, it's about one thing. It's about you. It's about you. It's about you. You play for the name of your back, and you play for this right here. All this stands for is us. Y'all gotta believe this. They gotta have the right mindset for 60 minutes. And we gonna come out victorious.
With Captain C.J. Mosley leading the way, the Jets defense was looking to slam the door on the Titans' attack in the first half.
From Murray State got there.
Tannehill back to throw. Looks left, under pressure, pocket collapsing. He'll be sacked again. John Franklin Myers brings him down. Drops the throw, under pressure, and he will be sacked. Bryce Huff and Bryce Hall.
After struggling to break through in their first 3 games, the Jets' offense was in need of a spark.
Throwing in the middle, and it's intercepted.
Trailing by 9 midway through the second quarter, Zach Wilson turned to one of his favorite targets to get things going. Former Titan, Corey Davis.
That's a complete pass across midfield. Corey Davis to the 40, the 35, and out of bounds close to the 30-yard line.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line. Carter to his left. Takes the snap. Handoff Michael Carter. Up the middle. Bouncing around. The pile gets pushed. The play not dead yet. He's at the goal line. He's in. That's a Jet touchdown.
Quarterback, boys. Hey, hell yeah, too. Hey, keep going. This is perfect. Lead us, too. Lead us.
Zach Wilson was able to put one drive together, and really, that's what the Jets are thinking about going into halftime, the success of that one drive.
9-7 is our score. Let's go down to A.J. Ross. A.J.
Well, Greg and Arch, you hit on it. Jets coach Robert Saleh immediately pointed to his defense, keeping them in this game with those 4 sacks on Ryan Tannehill and limiting these Titans to just 3 field goals. He said offensively they still need to get into a better rhythm, and to do that they have to make more plays and have more time on the field. Meanwhile, Titans coach Mike Vrabel said they have to do a better job picking up the blitz and making it count in the red zone. And he said, guys, look for Derrick Henry to get more involved in the second half.
In search of their first win of the season, the Jets went blow for blow with the Titans in a back-and-forth second-half slugfest.
Wilson on the move. Looking, throwing deep, has a man open. Caught inside the 20-yard line. Keelan Cole. Henry to the end zone for the touchdown.
Zach Wilson fumbles the snap. Picks it back up. Drops back to throw. Floats one left. Looking for Crowder. He's got it down to the 5-yard line. Wilson takes the snap. Rolls out to his right. Fires front right corner of the end zone. Crowder. He's got it. That's a Jet touchdown. Shotgun for Tannehill. Crowd going wild. The snap drops back. Under pressure. Pocket collapses. ALB sack.
Townsend, line drive kick. Berrios, Fenders to the near side. 40, 45, and out of bounds short of midfield.
2 receivers to the left. Play action. Bootleg out to the right. Setting up, looking downfield. He's going to heave a bomb. For Corey Davis at the goal line, into the end zone. He's got it. That's a Jet touchdown. seconds to go. Second down and goal from the 2-yard line.
Tannehill looking left, throwing, and touchdown! Cameron Batson.
The clock will expire, and we will go to overtime.
With the tension at an all-time high, the Jets would need to empty the tank one final time in front of the green and white faithful.
Wilson gonna throw it. Sideline, that is complete. Keelan Cole with the catch.
Just a great job of pre-snap, reading the defense.
Wilson throwing this side of the field. It's caught. And on the sideline, and out of bounds, Jamison Crowder. Second and goal. Flipping the short one to Coleman. Coleman to the 5, looking for the end zone. Out of bounds at the 1.
Did he get it? Oh, what an effort. And he just outside the pylon.
Third down and goal at the 1-yard line. If the Jets can punch it in, they win the game.
So, not going to get there and knocked out of bounds at about the 5-yard lines. And now, Amendola from 22 yards out to give the Jets the lead. And it is good.
Well, the Jet defense will now have another chance to go out and win the game. Takes the snap. It's a 4-man rush. Under pressure. Hit! The ball pops out! It's loose! And they got him sacked. Tannehill takes the snap. Toss to the right to Derrick Henry. Blockers out in front. He's got the first down and more. Gets loose to the near side. Tripped up near midfield by Javelin Guidry.
With the screen, and that goes nowhere. Boy, this is another one. Quincy Williams.
Boy, you're talking about an exciting game here. Back and forth, back and forth.
Tannehill. Incomplete.
Now with 19 seconds to go in overtime, it will be Randy Bullock out to try and tie it. And this will be a 49-yard field goal from the right hash. If he misses, the Jets win. The snap clean, the placement down, the kick on the way. Does it have the distance? It's no good! It's no good! He pulled it left! And the Jets win it in overtime!
Lots of words right now. You always got to play for 60 minutes. Appreciate the Jets mentality. Got more coming. Next one across the pond. Let's go.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Come on now. Dub. That's a dub. We ain't done. And we ain't done. We just heating up. We just heating up. Listen, I've been wanting to do this my whole life, man. I got 2 game balls. Hey, first of all, I know how much this meant to him, and I know he was quiet the whole effing week talking about how it's just another game. But my man, I don't have stats in front of me. My man balls out. CD, where you at, dog? One more. The kid stepped up. The kid stepped up. Where's 2?
Now, this is the greatest day of my football career. Today. It's so great to see you with this win. And you're fat. This team never died. I'm just so proud of all of you. But you get it.
Appreciate that. Hey, enjoy this one. Enjoy this one. Break this one down.
Hey, all week.
Start Monday, what I say? This the one. I told y'all, bro, this the one. Hey, like I said, bro, we got this 2-game stretch before the bye, and we couldn't get the second one without getting the first. Hey, we got the first. Let's go, man. Let's go. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win. I told you, bro.
The Jets' first victory of the season comes thanks to a 7-sack performance by their defensive front. And on the evening of the team's trip to London, the Jets ensure that there is plenty more where that came from.
John Franklin Myers, defensive lineman for the Jets, signed a 4-year, $55 million extension. Incredible story from a dude who was once cut by the Rams.
All right, nice. More to come, man. You worked your ass off for that. Enjoy it.
Only get better.
Sorry.
And then you, instead of using a blue pen, use a fancy pen.
Fancy pen. Sounds good. My type of thing right here. I mean, it's exciting, you know, just the opportunity again, and then just, you know, being with these guys on this team and the coaching staff here. I mean, great opportunity for me and my family to kind of, you know, settle down and, you know, finally have a financial backing, and now I could just focus on playing football and winning games and winning the championship here.
Couple more.
Oh, man.
There we go. Got a smile out of you.
All right, buddy. The best.
What are you doing?
Who was the first person you called, John, after the contract was done?
My son, honestly. You know, I wish that he was there to, you know, when I signed it, but just, you know, it just happened so fast. Like, literally, you don't know how fast those talks go, and then, you know, we wanted to get it done before heading to London, so he didn't get a chance to be there, but, you know, I just wanted to talk to him, and you know, I play football. I play football for him, and I just want to give him every opportunity.
All right, John. Thank you so much.
He has done nothing but work. He's been a tremendous leader. And then you see his play on the football field. He's absolutely dominant. And he hasn't even scratched the surface of where we think he can go within the system. So, you know, when you have guys who do things the right way, you have guys who are leaders in the locker room and they produce to his level, those are the guys that we want to pay. And so JFM is deserving of it, and we couldn't be happier to have it done.
The Jets game in London will be played in one of the world's most impressive arenas. Freshly minted Tottenham Stadium is nothing short of a European football cathedral.
Tottenham Hotspur are home on a historic night in North London. Their brand new stadium is ready and sees Spurs in action for the very first time. More than 62,000 can pack into this state-of-the-art, staggering football theatre. It's Wednesday, April the 3rd, 2019.
After opening in 2019, the new home of Tottenham's beloved Hotspurs reset the standard for live sports and entertainment.
Into the area, surely, it's into the net. Can Min-Son write his name into Spurs history? Their first scorer at the new stadium.
Boasting the second largest capacity in the Premier League, the facility is a marvel of concrete and steel.
What a spectacular new stadium. Yeah, it is big, and it does mean something, and it is exciting for the players. It's been built for atmosphere. So the 17,500 South Stand is going to be ridiculous in terms of noise. I think the general picture of the stands is very steep. Again, generally very close to the edge of the pitch. It's been built, even the roof is designed to keep the noise generated inside the stadium.
It's the only stadium outside North America designed for pro football. With a permanent NFL field installed under Tottenham's pitch, it utilizes the world's first dividing retractable grass field. The playing surface can be converted from European soccer to American football in approximately 25 minutes. Standing on the grounds that Tottenham has called home for more than a century, it's a billion-dollar monument to the world's interest in America's pastime.
Thanks for taking the time to do this, Coach.
No, thank you.
That was just looking at it from, this is a layman's. You'll be having all the X's and O's of it, but it just looks like they play hard for you. Just watching that game, whenever you looked up and saw a play between the Jets and Titans, looked like guys were flying to the football. Looked like the effort you're talking about.
For sure, and I think they play hard for one another. You know, the best coach teams are the teams that coach themselves. And you know, this group is getting tighter and tighter together, and you can feel them in the locker room. It's so young, and they've got each other, and they're leaning on each other, and they're able to hold each other accountable. And there's a standard that's being established in that locker room, and that standard is expected to show up on the football field. And so really a credit to them and the makeup of the locker room from a character standpoint.
How do you balance? So obviously, every Sunday is about trying to get that win and that short-term success, but I know we spoke before, you talked about culture kind of is as important or maybe more important than X's and O's. So are you on course, you know, in terms of the bigger scheme of things and the grand scheme, while still trying to win games?
That's always gonna be like forever evolving, right? Like you're never where you want it to be, and one bad string can destroy everything, and one mistake can destroy trust. But you know, again, this group starts 0-3, and there's been moments in all three of those losses where this team could have quit. And but again, goes back to them and their character and what they represent. Just couldn't be happier with the guys, and just so happy for them that we got that win. And now can we go stack it up and continue to put great days together and see where the result takes us.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much.
"3,500 miles later, home is a long way away. Yet inside these hallowed grounds, there's a familiar feeling.
Over the years, Spurs have maintained a cherished reputation for stylish play.
One that words can't reasonably describe.
It's 64 years since the last time the double was won. Most people thought it never would be won again.
It's soaked in history.
Oh, he's outpaced them. Crooks is there. Oh, yes! And a magnificent ball by Glenn Hoddle.
Written on a grass canvas for more than a century.
Smith moving up on the right wing. He's cutting in. He's calling for the ball. The Titans got it over.
Between these walls, there will be an American football game, yes. But it goes deeper than that.
And still Ricky Villa. What a fantastic run. He scored.
It's a collision of two cultures, each inspired by great moments.
And he has said that the Jets are going to win. He doesn't even predict it. He said, I guarantee a Jet victory.
More glory for Spurs in their centenary year. And for those who built a glamorous club, a time to reflect.
And here comes Joe Klecko. Gastineau right behind him, a loss of 11.
Sanchez to the end zone over Arrington, and touchdown, New York, Santonio Holmes. This one's a shocker.
It's a passion-rooted pantheon, laid on a foundation 3,500 miles away. Home is closer than you might think.
Breaking news to bring you regarding the NFL, and we're going right to the top for this. Richard Graves, all due respect to you, I don't mean you, take it away.
Thanks very much, Nick. Of course, there was no NFL game staged in the UK last year due to the pandemic. As with all areas of society and sport, everything was affected by the coronavirus. But we can now delightedly tell you that there will be NFL regular season games returning to the UK this autumn, and we can see the games now. They will both be held at Tottenham Stadium, both 2:30 kickoffs. There you go. The New York Jets taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Excitement, really. Of course, we're relieved that it's all happening and going forward, but huge excitement after a year of absence to be able to come back here at this magnificent stadium. I don't know if you can see much of it around now. It's actually beginning to rain a little bit, but it's still magnificent, and the fans will be hugely excited to know they can come back here in the United Kingdom for those big games in October.
Across the Atlantic at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, it is the New York Jets playing the first of a 3-game out of the next 4 stretch on the road. Marty, looks like a great atmosphere in London. It is a capacity crowd. They are going to be into this game. There's a lot of Jet fans over there.
We in London with it, baby! We in London with it! 3,459 miles! Let's go, man! Just on 3, 1, 2, 3! Yeah!
So Zach Wilson, he got his first career win last week against the Titans. Steve, how can he build on that today against the Falcons?
Confidence is such a big part of the NFL, and when you gain confidence winning football games.
With the eyes of a nation watching, the Jets set out to win back-to-back games, but they quickly found that it would be an uphill climb.
Ryan throwing, corner of the end zone, touchdown. The rookie Kyle Pitts. That's Ty Johnson out of the backfield, and he is going to be brought down about 2 to 3 yards shy of a first down. Ryan throwing, got his man at the 5, touchdown, Hayden Hurst. All alone on the sideline again. He's got a receiver this time. It's Hurst, and the ball is out on the turf. And the Jets have it. Wilson on the slant, and he's got Corey Davis across the 25. Wilson throws, got his man inside the 30 to the 28 or so. That's Jamison Crowder. And that kick is good.
The Jets entered the second half prepared to storm the gates, looking to stage a royal comeback in the land of Her Majesty.
Across the 30, he's got a step down the sideline to the 45-50, stays in bounds, toe taps, out of bounds now in Falcon territory.
Johnson walks into the end zone. For the two-point conversion.
It's 3rd and 13 now at the Jet 39-yard line.
Ryan, that's complete. And inside the 25 is Zacchaeus for the first down.
The NFL is a week-to-week league. The highs and lows are felt from one play to the next.
He's into the end zone.
From the final whistle to the next game.
The Jets head to the bye week, having failed to follow up on their win over the Titans.
The Jets have experienced plenty of both in a span of 7 days.
When it's the fourth quarter, game's on the line, close the game. Somebody close the game, whether it's a coach making the perfect call, a player making a play. Somebody on the team's got to make a play, and that's something that a young team will grow into.
While the taste of victory in this league can be short-lived, the taste of defeat must be treated the same.
You got to learn how not to lose, and when you start to learn how to win, you got to learn how to close.
Because on a moment's notice, everything can change.